What's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Vilma. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a highly requested video on my weight loss journey. Now, if you are new here, I've been on this journey since September 2019. That's when I started my weight loss program with Weight Watchers. Back then they only had the blue plan, and now they have the green and the purple, but so far I have stuck to the blue plan because I feel if it's not broken, then why fix it? So if you want to find out a little bit more of how the blue plan works, I've done an entire video on that, and I'll link it up here and in the info bar below. And if you want to know my story before I started on this weight loss journey and all of that jazz, I'll link all the videos in the info bar below for you guys to check it out. So many of you have asked how much weight have I lost and what have I been doing. I am still sticking to my normal program, which is the blue plan, but on my last update I mentioned that I had lost 1.9 stone, if I'm not mistaken. And since then, because it's been almost 3 months, I think, I've lost in total since the beginning till now 2.5 stones, which is absolutely amazing. There was a time that I hit a plateau and I wasn't too sure what was going on. I felt like the program wasn't working, and that lasted for an entire month. I lost, I think in February, only a pound or 1.5 pounds. Like, I didn't lose more than that. The moment I realized what was going on, where I was going wrong, straight away I started losing weight again. So from the beginning till now, I kind of like always been doing the same thing, not really changed a lot of things. But on my last update, I was saying that I was eating maybe 3 to 4 or even 5 pieces of fruit, and that was what was holding me back. I was eating too much fruit. So now I actually cut down the amount of fruit that I'm eating. I eat maybe 2 pieces a day, and straight away I noticed a difference. I started losing weight again. This is something that we all have to learn sometimes, because 0 point foods does not mean 0 calories, and sometimes you will hit a little bumpy ride. But then once you overcome that and you realize that, no, that's not how I'm supposed to be doing this, then it keeps moving forward. The amount of weight that I've lost is quite significant. You guys can see from my pictures that I've been posting on Instagram. I am now wearing a size 12 from Zara. Most of their jeans I have to buy a size 12, and that really makes me happy, because I always said at the beginning of my journey that I would love to be a size 12. I feel like a size 12 would be the perfect size for me. The weight in kilos that I want to have and kind of like maintain it is between 70 and 72. I don't want to go below 72 kilos, which is below 11 stone. At this present moment, I am 11 stone 0.6 and some change. I have been seeing more than 2 pounds of weight loss every other week, which is really good. But now I'm reaching that point that I want to go into maintenance mode. I feel like if I lose too much, it may not suit me. I'm 43 years old, and my biggest fan, which is my dad, he tells me all the time, don't lose too much weight because of your age. It can actually age you. So I'm trying to listen to what my dad is saying. My sister also told me the same thing, although she is a strong believer of do what makes you happy. Now I am reaching that point that I'm really comfortable with my size, and I may not need to lose more weight. So now that I got my weight loss out of the way, I want to share a few tips if you are on lockdown like myself and like so many others around the world. I want you to know that if you really put your mind to it, you're not going to fall off the wagon. And that is what I've been doing. I've been at home for a little bit over a week, and I know I can keep myself on track. And I'm going to share a few tips with you guys to really help you maintain your weight or to keep losing. Tip number 1 is continue to meal prep. The moment you're at home and you feel a little bit kind of like off of the swing of things because you're not getting up in the morning to go to work, you're just at home, it can make you want to eat the wrong thing. So meal prepping is still very, very important to keep you on track. Make the meals that you like, those little snacks that you like, have them all in your cupboard. Although it's quite difficult to go shopping at the moment, just try your utmost best to have everything ready so you don't start eating things, for example, that your children would eat. My daughter loves biscuits and I have a bunch of them in my cupboard, but instead of eating biscuits, I need to have fruit, or I'll just have like a low calorie yogurt as my little treat. So meal prep and have all the treats that you need in your cupboard so that you don't feel like you need to eat the wrong things. Tip number 2 is to keep yourself hydrated. It's very important that you drink enough water throughout the day. I have one little bottle with me at all times. This bottle is with me in the office, at home, next to my bed, in the kitchen, in the sitting room. It's like my best friend. So if I get down to here, straight away I fill this bottle up. I think this is my 4th of the day and it's around 5 o'clock right now. So keep yourself hydrated. Very, very important to really also help you suppress hunger that you believe you have, but you're only thirsty. So always have water nearby. Tip number 3, which is something that I've now included in my weight loss journey, is to exercise. I wake up every morning and I do at least 20 minutes of any sort of exercise. It could be cardio, it could be abs, it could be just doing PE with my daughter and then do a lot of squats. I really keep myself active. It's very difficult at the moment to go out. You're not allowed to be outside for a long period of time, and because I'm at home alone with my daughter during the day, I try to actually avoid having contact with anyone outside because I'm really scared of getting this illness, and I'm scared that my daughter gets it as well. So I need to be active at home, and being active at home means exercising. It helps my mind, it helps my metabolism, and it actually helps me burn that energy. And the best time of the day to exercise is before you eat. So if you do it early in the morning, from the time you wake up, it could be at 7, it could be at 8 or even earlier. I wake up around 7:30. Around 8 o'clock, I will do some sort of exercise because it really helps me, and I want to start toning. So exercise is very important. Tip number 4, please do not weigh yourself every day or every other day. Don't do that. That's when you start falling off the wagon. I've done it, so I'm speaking out of experience. Weighing yourself every day or every other day just gives you the wrong results at the end of the week. You should only be weighing yourself once a week, possibly the day that you started your program or whatever weight loss journey you're actually doing. It could just be keto, it could be Slim World, whatever you're doing. I feel like weighing yourself once a week is more than enough, and it's also very important to keep you on track. I get reminders on my app to tell me I need to check my weight and to put everything on paper. It's really important that you do it, but do it only once a week. Tip number 5 is to drink a lot of tea and coffee. Now, this could be a little bit subjective and it could be a little bit controversial. I love coffee and I like my coffee with soya milk, but because soya milk has points, I tend to just drink my coffee black, and I tend to drink at least 2 a day. Throughout the day, I will drink tea. It could be green lemon tea, it could be just black tea with a little bit of milk. I find that these are great ways of suppressing potential hunger that you shouldn't really be having because you have your meal preps and you ate well, and sometimes you think that you're hungry but you're not. So having a coffee or a tea really helps you stay on track. Believe me that it does. I sometimes think in the evening, late in the evening, around 10 o'clock, I'm hungry. I go to my kitchen, I get myself a lovely tea, and right after drinking my tea, I go like, oof, I'm not hungry at all. I just wanted to have something in my mouth. So tea, water, I mean, what have you. If you want to drink natural juice, I don't really drink a lot of juice. I just drink low calorie drinks. It really helps me keep on track. Okay guys, so we're getting to my last tip, which is tip number 6. And it's to make the best of the free time that you have without thinking about food. There's so many things that you can occupy your mind with so you don't fall off the wagon. Catch up on series that you haven't seen in ages. Sit on your balcony and enjoy some free vitamin D, because the weather in London has been absolutely amazing in the past week. Play some cards, play some board games. There's so much stuff that you can do at home without thinking that you need to binge. Do you know what I mean? I used to do that before. I'm bored, let me eat some food. I don't think like that anymore. I always try to utilize the time that I have very wisely. So those were my tips and my update on my weight loss journey. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure that you give this video a good thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.